Hello beautiful souls and welcome to my channel Roseology. Today's video we are getting in touch with the angels, archangels, and of course your own personal guardian angels. I think many of us could use an uplifting message from the highest vibrational beings that exist. Since 2020 has been so crazy, right? Now when I refer to angels, I am referring to whatever it is that angels mean to you. I don't want you guys to get too wrapped up on the words or the images or the visuals of whatever an angel may have been sort of like generalized or depicted as to you. I want this to come from a place that resonates deep within you. So an angel is whatever it is that you sense it to be. Okay, so for me, angels are beings that exist on the highest vibrational frequency in unconditional love, and they really work and fight for us every single day to protect us, to keep us safe, to guide us. So whether you think an angel is an extraterrestrial being, an alien, an ancestor, a deity, whatever the case, an ascended master, whatever it is that you think an angel is, trust me, you don't need to argue with me about it. Whatever it is that you think it is what it is. Whatever it is that I think it is what it is, okay? So I've called on your guides, ancestors, and spirit animals to help facilitate this contact with your angels, and I even channeled some messages before each pile. So we're just going to get straight into this meditation. If you already know what pile you want to choose, then you can head to the description or comments for the timestamps to each pile. For those of you that want to participate in this meditation, let me just say, like I always do, that this is a general reading for the collective. So in order for this reading to resonate with you, you need to be synced into the energy of this reading. Now, if there's parts of this message that you just do not agree with or do not resonate with, you do not have to argue with me or anyone else in the comments. You are the orchestrator of your own life, okay? These readings are literally to confirm things that you already know. For those of you who've been subscribed to my channel, you are already aware of how I do things here, but if you are new, I am not here to give you answers. You already hold the answers, so whatever it is that you agree with or don't agree with is up to you. Take what you resonate with, leave the rest, throw it away if you want. So to help you sink into the energy of this reading and to help you select a pile with your third eye, not your physical ones, I will be offering a 60-second meditation. 30 seconds into that meditation, I'll be placing crystals for those that like to pick piles with objects on them. If you are drawn to another pile, that's because there's another message for you in that pile. So if you'd like to participate in this meditation, get into a relaxed position, become aware of your entire body, starting with your feet and working that awareness up in sections from the feet to the head. Then take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds, then exhale for 6 to 7 seconds. Then ask your guides, spirit, the universe, or all of them to connect you to your higher self to reveal the pile seeking you out right now. So this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And we'll start that meditation right now. All right, so here in pile 1, I have placed a tiger's eye pendulum and the crystal sodalite. Here in pile 2, I have placed a black obsidian pendulum and the stone pyrite. Here in pile 3 is a rose quartz pendulum and the stone chrysocolla. And here in pile 4 is an amethyst pendulum and the stone aquamarine. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds to meditate with the pendulums and crystals on each pile. All right, hopefully that meditation was enough time for you to pick a pile and tap into your own psychic awareness. I want to take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, the beautiful angels and spirit itself for these messages today. Now let's see what messages your angels have for you, and I will meet you at your pile. All right, and pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with your intuitive message before getting to your tarot and then oracle cards here. Actually, just before I started filming you guys' pile, there were some sirens that passed by. So I don't know if you guys work with Archangel Michael, but he seems to kind of be drawn to this pile maybe. So yeah, the intuitive message that I received from your angels here is stop worrying. Your anxiety is affecting your physical health and relationships. We are here, we have always been here, and we will always be here. You've never faced anything alone, and you never will. What you are up against right now has a more divine plan than you are able to see at the moment. Please trust us. We are working every day to show our loyalty, strength, and power to you. That is beautiful. That's amazing. Wow. And then I don't know if you guys just saw this candle. It was going crazy. And it was burning some black smoke. And that is usually an indication of removing negative energies, negative forces, okay? So, and that just went wild. It hasn't done that. And I've had these lit for a little bit now, okay? So let's go ahead and get to you guys' tarot cards here to see what other messages your angels have to say to you today, okay? The very first card that we have here is the Knight of Swords. I don't know if you guys can see that candle, but it is going bananas. Just that one. It's dancing around a lot. Okay, so you got a lot of energy around you, pile 1. You see this? You guys see this? You've got a lot of energy around you. Wow. It's really dancing. It did not start until I started talking about your pile. Okay, so yeah, we've got the Knight of Swords. That's the very first card. I'm sorry, I had to stop and look at that flame. Then we have here the Ten of Swords. And then the third card here is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Pile 1, your channeled message makes a lot of sense now. The first thing that your angels talked about was worrying, mental stress, and anxiety. And lo and behold, we have 3 cards here, and they're all swords cards. Now, the suit of swords deals with the mind, communication, our intellect, and how we mentally filtrate or experience life. Now, with the Knight of Swords here, hopefully you can see this, but there's a sword that appears to be cutting through a sun. Actually, let me just hold it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. It looks as if there's like a sword cutting through a sun right here. This looks like the sun, and there's a sword cutting through it. Now, it looks as though this sword is stabbing the sun. Now, this is telling me that your mindset is having a direct effect on how you feel, on if you can feel the sun when you're outside or not. When you are physically with your friends, family, or loved ones, where are you? Where are you when you are physically present with your loved ones, your family, your friends? There's the issue here of not being able to be present, and that has brought in, for some of you, really intense anxiety as well as depression. Your angels are trying to save you from yourself, and not because you are dangerous or unstable or unable to take care of yourself, but because right now you are not necessarily you. That critical, doubtful, or cynical voice you hear from time to time is not you. It's been impersonating you because it knows you. It's got you and your movements down to a T. But it is not you. The real you is going through a major transformation with this Ten of Swords here. And that's why you're not feeling like yourself. Or maybe you're feeling a bit off kilter, not balanced, because there's a major part of your life that has ended or is ending, and you are in the thick of this change, or you are about to be moving into this change. So, and you can probably feel that. I feel like my pile 1s, you guys are definitely sensitives, intuitives for sure. You probably have a very strong sense of claircognizance, as well as clairvoyance. That's what I'm picking up here. And when you have claircognizance, basically, you have an inner knowing where you just know things, right? So that's what I'm saying about you guys have been knowing about this change that's coming for a long time. You've been feeling it. Even if you don't know exactly what it is, you guys have been feeling this for a long time before this is actually hitting, if this transformation has not hit you just yet. And this is why, like I said, you may feel a little bit off kilter because you can sense this and feel this, and it's very overwhelming for you. This Queen of Swords right here, this is you. And she's in reverse because of this major ending in the Ten of Swords here. For many of you, you are normally the Queen of Swords upright. You know what you're doing, where you're going. You have a plan, a purpose, and a destination. And that gives you a sense of peace and comfort to know everything or to be on top of everything. But at the moment, you've lost that sense of control, and it's causing you to feel as though you're spiraling a little bit. This candle is going bananas. So yeah, this may be causing you to feel as though you're spiraling a little bit. The Queen of Swords in reverse, your angels just said, let go. I just heard that. Your angels just said, let go. Ten of Swords. In the Ten of Swords, he is suffering in that card. There's 10 swords stabbed in him, and he is slowly waiting for death, basically, to take him because he's holding on to life as he knew it. And that's why there's so much suffering with him, because he can't let go and just allow himself to transition into the afterlife, right? So this is not a literal thing. This is metaphorical, okay? But basically, your angels want you to release what you knew and your need to control. You are so used to sort of charging ahead with this Knight of Swords here, but this is something that you've never experienced before, and so you are unsure of how to be, act, or respond. Kill your need to control, pile one. They want you to offer up your need to control to them. Your angels want you to offer up your need to control to them. They want you to offer up your need to always know or have things planned and figured out. They want you to offer up the plans that you had and allow them to carry you into this new life, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to sort of take you somewhere, but with you sort of trying to hold on to this old way of things, they're not going to force you. Our angels never force us to do anything. The universe, the divine, never forces us to do anything. They will guide us. They will ask us to do certain things. They will sort of interfere when it comes to certain things. But as far as your free will, that is your right. That is your right. And the universe respects your right to choose what you want to do with your life. Now, doesn't mean it's always going to work out, because especially if you're on the wrong path, you're going to run into a lot of different interferences, right? When we're on the right path, we run into a lot of interferences. So yeah, just like this candle here. So basically, your angels really want to sort of pull you somewhere, but you might not be allowing it to happen right now. You might not be allowing it because you're really trying to hold on to the old way of things. You're so used to charging ahead, and you feel as though maybe some of you may feel as though you've made a mistake. You have not made a mistake. You have not made a mistake. You may feel a lot of mental pressure, a lot of mental distress. Some of you as well may be like the head of your family. Maybe you're the matriarch or the patriarch of your family, something like that. And or you may just be taking care of people. This might not be for all of you, but for some of you. So you may take care of people, and because of that, you might not have enough time to mentally really process things, and that may be causing a little bit of this mental stress as well. But there's a lot going on with your mind where you're not very present right now. You're not present because your mind is sort of running somewhere else, or it's trying to hold on to something or somewhere else. And your angels want you to completely release, completely let go. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards here to see what else it is that we're seeing. Okay, so let's start with these ones here. And it says here, now these are your health cards, and this is a message from your angels, and it says, use your natural healing abilities. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. So you guys may be healers. You may be healers, and if that is the case, like I said, I kind of picked that up, that you guys were intuitives, sensitives, very strong ones, that you have a sense of claircognizance and clairvoyance. So yeah, you definitely have some natural healing abilities. And in that the case, that means that you're not just able to heal others and other people, other animals, other beings, things, but you are also able to heal yourself. As well as, I don't know why, but something is coming up with your ancestors. If you can heal your ancestral line, that's also going to help. There's something coming up here with family, with your line of people. So your ancestors for sure as well. If you can also work on healing your ancestral line, really focusing on channeling a lot of uplifting energy to your ancestors, no matter who they were when they were incarnated here on this earth. If you can channel some sort of high vibrational energy to them, that's really also going to help with whatever this is, because some of you are dealing with a lot of ancestral karma as well. These are things that sort of got passed down down your lineage, and a lot of things that you're dealing with in this life has nothing to do with you, but has something to do with your ancestors, where you came from, your family, your lineage. It's something that sort of got passed down. Something here, some sort of karmic pattern or cycle or loop here got passed down. Okay, so really work on healing that as well. Then we have here hydration. Yeah, so your body wants to heal itself. Do you see this? Your body wants to heal itself, pile one. So, oh yeah, let me read it. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stay at optimal levels throughout each day. Okay, so yeah, your body wants to heal itself, pile one. So water, hydration, get as close to a healthy or whole food diet as you can. As well as, for some reason, I'm picking up here that there may be others around you that you are able to heal. Okay, so like we saw here with your use your natural healing abilities. So if you are able to heal others, this is why it is very important for you, pile one, to make sure that you are at your optimal health, that you are on the best diet that your money can get you, that you are really taking care of your body, because you are a healer. So anytime that you are a healer, your body, your spirit, your energy is constantly going through a lot. Like this candle over here. Because you're constantly putting your energy into someone else or something, or someone else's life force, that the way you can heal it, that the way you can uplift their vibration and their frequency. And that takes a toll on a being, that takes a toll on a person. So for sure with my pile ones, if you are it's really important for you to stay on a really good diet, on a really good exercise regimen as well, okay? And now, some of you as well, I'm getting here, are already very healthy in terms of your diet. You may have slacked up a bit if you've been under some stress lately, but you already have a lot of knowledge in terms of how to take care of your body. I'm picking up with very many of my pile ones. Your body communicates with you a lot, and my pile ones, you guys listen to your body. So I feel like many of you guys know exactly what's going on with your physical health, and because of that, you're able to heal yourself as well. But if not, but if you don't have a lot of knowledge on your diet, on health, things like that, then do some research online, look around and find a healthy routine that works for you, because it's adding to your stress. Your physical body, the state of your physical body is also adding to your stress, just like your stress is having an effect on your physical body, okay? And like I said, because you are a healer, you are constantly pumping out your own energy and healing the people around you. Even if you're not directly trying to heal people, even if you don't consider yourself to be a healer, just when people call you and say, hey, I'm going through this, you are healing them as you talk to them. My pile ones, people may start talking to you about like things going on in your life, and you're like, why do people talk to me about these things? Because you are a natural healer. Okay, so it's like a moth being drawn to a flame. You are the flame, and a lot of moths get drawn to you. A lot of people in need of help and healing get drawn to you. So that might be why a lot of people sort of tell you about what's going on in their personal life, even though you didn't ask for it, because you're a natural healer. And we're not just human, we are spirit. So energetically, we can sense people's energy, and we can sense healers, we can sense intuitives, we can sense empaths, we can sense people with prophetic messages, we can sense these things, we can sense auras, okay? Let's go on ahead and check out, let's see, we'll do these ones next. Actually, no, let's do your romance cards, you guys. And what we have here is healing family issues, and it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? And then the next card that we have here is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you are guided to take. Okay, so my pile ones, this is why you have some control issues, huh? Okay. So someone may have took your power away as a young child, pile one. Look at these kids here. Kids here and there's kids here. Write a letter to your younger self, pile one. I just want to cry for you. I just want to cry. Some of you feel so alone. Like maybe you're not physically alone, but in many other aspects, you feel alone. You feel emotionally abandoned, possibly by the people closest to you. So you learn to really depend on yourself. And this is why you've developed some control methods that might not be the healthiest, but it makes you feel the most stable. And something may have happened to my pile ones at a younger age. And it may have sort of almost stunted you in a sense at that age. If something traumatic happened in your past, a part of you may also be kind of stuck there. A part of your energy may be kind of stuck there. Do some soul retrieval meditations, some guided soul retrieval meditations. You can find those on YouTube for free as well. Or as you're meditating, just think on anything that may have traumatized you. Because if you're finding it difficult for you to sort of let go of things that happened in your past, that's because a part of your soul is stuck in that traumatic experience, okay? And so you need to sort of bring that part of yourself back. You need to reconnect to that part of yourself so you can heal it, so you can be whole once again. The thing here is the Ten of Swords he's dying alone in this card. And inner child healing and work has to be done here, pile one. It's your inner child that needs a lot of healing, attention, care, compassion, love, support, empathy, and a voice. Give your inner child everything it needs, but especially a voice to be heard and respected and valued. Those are the steps that will heal you in terms of your love life, whether you are in a relationship or not. You feel very misunderstood by some people, pile one, the people around you, because sometimes your survival is triggered. There's something where your survival or your instincts get triggered, and you sort of get into the space where you're like, I have to take care of me. It's like you revert right back to that one experience that you kind of can't get over, and you're like, okay, I need to take care of me. And your angels are saying you don't necessarily need to do that anymore. You don't need to do that anymore. You survived whatever it is that you went through. You survived it. You're still here. You're fine. You're whole. And you just need to heal these things that have happened. Let's see. Let's go on ahead and do these ones next. And we have here outdoors, and it says go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yeah, exactly. My pile ones, you guys are stressed. You guys may be going through a lot of stress right now. And I'm so sorry if you are, but it's mentally sort of plaguing you a bit. And that's what I got with your channeled message before I even shuffled your cards. So yeah, for sure. Stress coming up here again. And then we have breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Exactly. Yeah, like I was saying, there may be something that you cannot get over that you keep sort of reliving. You need to sort of release that because you're stuck in this karmic loop. Oh, I was talking about that with your ancestors as well. Yeah, there's something that's been passed down to my pile ones. And so you really want to work on releasing that. You want to work on releasing it from your ancestral line as well. If you have children, really work on, as you meditate, as you pray for them, pray for their energy to be healed, to be cleansed, to be disconnected from that cord that is attached to your ancestral line, because there is some sort of suffering here that is attached to your ancestral lineage and has been sort of passed down from generation to generation. This could be something along the lines of a mental health issue. It could be something like abuse. It could be financial difficulties. Whatever it is, it's something that's been sort of passed down. So even as you're praying, as you're meditating, if you have children, meditate on your children, pray over your children, speak life over them, and speak over them in a way where you're saying, I release myself, I release my children, I release my children's children, I release my great-grandchildren from this ancestral karma. You no longer have a hold here. This karma has been paid. So if you don't have children, this may just be an indication that children are coming, and that for sure you want to work on releasing this tie to this ancestral karma, that the way your children do not inherit this as well. Okay? As well as if you know a healer, but you yourself are a healer. That's what I'm saying. You are able to do this on your own. But if you know a healer and you just want some extra support, then you can ask a healer that you trust, but you can do this on your own. Like I was saying, you have very strong healing abilities, okay? Yeah, healing family issues. Oh my God. Yeah, ancestral karma. Okay. The next card that we have here is create space. All right, so with create space, your angels are saying, give us space and time to create these opportunities, to introduce real stability and change into your life. Stability that cannot be rocked or influenced or disturbed or snatched away from you. And that's the thing here, is that whatever this ancestral karma was, it's been sort of playing a very big role on your own life presently, okay? This may sound a bit weird, but also clear space could be saying if you have a lot of things in your home or clutter, that's also adding to your anxiety somehow. So try to clear some things out, throw them away, or organize them if that's the case, because clutter is blocked energy in a home and your home needs to flow, okay? As well as if you want to reorganize your home, do something like that where it's like the energy flows a little bit better, feng shui, something like that, okay? As well as with you guys, Archangel Raphael may also be an archangel or a guide of yours, since he's here again for like the third time. And outdoors, I'm getting this as well. Holistic healing, whole food diet, going as organic and natural in your routines with the products you use is going to do wonders for you, because nature is reaching out to you, Pile 1, to say, let me help heal you. Nature wants to help heal you. Natural healing abilities. Yeah, there's a lot of focus here on holistic healing, organic foods, organic products, things like that. Enzymes. I don't know why, but I just saw the word enzymes. So, what is that? Let me look up the word enzymes. Hold on. Wow. Enzyme is a substance produced by a living organism which acts as a catalyst to bring about a specific biochemical reaction. Wow. An enzyme is something that's produced by a living organism. So again, that's like another whole food diet. Like a whole food diet that I'm talking about for my Pile 1s is the kind of food that you don't even cook it. It's like the kind of food where you literally pull it up from the ground, like vegetables or fruits. You don't cook it, you just eat it. That is what's going to benefit my Pile 1s the most. I mean, that would benefit everyone, but my Pile 1s, there's something here about organic foods, organic products, holistic healing. Nature is really coming through. The outdoors, yeah. Nature is really coming through to say, let me help heal you. That is what nature is trying to say to you. And then here we have a couple more messages from your angels as far as your life purpose, how you should be spending your time career-wise, whatever the case. So let's go ahead and check it out. And we have here, look at this, you guys. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Yeah, like I was saying, you are definitely claircognizant and clairvoyant, as well as you're an intuitive, a sensitive, possibly an empath here. You have natural healing abilities. And then we have, I'm done. I am done, Pile 1. I got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. I'm done. For sure, this candle's been a huge indication as well that there's a lot of negative energy that is being flushed out of your life. It's being flushed out of your life, out of your ancestral lineage. So if you've been working on your ancestral line, if you've been working on healing generational karma, if you've been working on healing just in general, just know you're doing everything right. You're on the right track. That's what this candle's trying to say with that black smoke that's coming up. As you can see, it just did it again. Yeah, you see this? So that's exactly what this candle is trying to say, that there's a lot of negative energy sort of being flushed out of your life that you are healing, okay? You're really healing it and you're transmuting that low vibrational energy to a higher frequency. So you're doing everything right. If you've been working on healing, Keep doing whatever it is that you are doing, okay? You may as well read cards. If you do, like I said, you're doing everything right, pile one. So yeah, this is all that I'm saying for my pile ones. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Of course, I want to take this time out to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, our beautiful angels, and spirit itself for these amazing messages today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon. But until next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye now. Right, and pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with your channeled message, your intuitive message from your angels before getting to your tarot and then oracle cards, okay? Now, I do want to mention something before even getting to your intuitive message that I kept seeing the color red as I was setting up for your reading. I kept seeing the color red. Something with your root chakra kept coming through. Something with the root chakra. I don't know if you guys have maybe, I do not want to trigger anyone. I just want to put out a warning, nice little 3-second warning. I do not want to trigger anyone. Okay, so warning, 3, 2, 1. You may have experienced some sort of sexual trauma or abuse. You may have had some sort of near-death experience, possibly a really bad fall or a really bad car accident. Something along those lines. You could have possibly even experienced some sort of violence. There could have as well been physical violence, a shooting, something along those lines, something that really rocked your survival, your survival instincts, okay? So something with the root chakra is just red. All I can really see is red right now. Something with the root chakra is really reaching out to you because your root chakra needs to be healed. You may have some issues in your lower abdomen, your lower stomach area. You may feel pains there sometimes, random pains of shooting, something like that. That is tied to that energy center, your root chakra. So especially if the doctors don't really understand what's happening or if they can't put a reason to it. Now, I am not a medical professional. I'm not a licensed physician, nothing like that. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here, okay? So take it as it resonates. And of course, also apply your own intuitive discernment to this. But this could be very much so tied to your root chakra. So I see your root chakra really reaching out to my pile 2s and saying, I need to be healed, or I need to be aligned. I need to be balanced. I need to be cleansed. I need to be activated, something like that, or I need to be realigned. Now you can do this with meditation, guided meditations. You can do this with color therapy, sound therapy. You could also write a letter to yourself about things that maybe you have dealt with. You could maybe have a conversation with someone that you never got the chance to say certain things to. Maybe somebody else along the lines had hurt you in your past. You can write a letter to them. You can speak to them as if they're there right in front of you, Something for sure with the root chakra. The root chakra really wants some attention from my pile 2s, okay? Let's go ahead and start off with you guys' channeled message. And the message that they gave to me for my pile 2s here is, why do you do this to yourself? You carry around this heavy weight named blame. Why do you blame yourself? If only you truly knew that you were not to blame, and neither are they. There's nothing wrong with you. You were perfectly crafted by our Creator, and we love you for who you are. We celebrate you for who you are. These things that didn't work out for your ultimate good and protection. Your heart wants to find the fault in itself because there's a pain there that you are trying to remove. We are the spiritual surgeons in your life, and we speak peace into your heart now. Peace be with you. Okay, pile 2. Now your channeled message does make a little bit more sense with that, with what I was saying before I started your reading. So yeah, especially if you've dealt with some sort of trauma at the hands of another person, you may definitely blame yourself. So really work on that root chakra, okay? Reproductive organs as well is coming up. Work on the root chakra. So let's go ahead and start off with you guys' tarot cards, okay? The very first one that we have here is the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. My beautiful pile 2s. Can I also just say that your energy feels it feels so beautiful. Your energy it's the sweetest. You just want so badly to be in harmonious relationships and dynamics. That's what I'm picking up here right away with my pile twos. Very many of you just want so badly to be in harmonious relationships and dynamics. You want to belong somewhere that you feel wanted and needed. You want to build something so solid and firm with someone else. 10 of Cups. This is the card of family and emotional fulfillment, along with the Knight of Pentacles that's also here, and the 3 of Pentacles. So you've got something very priceless and invaluable, pile 2, a pure heart. And that's why the heart kept coming up in your channeled message as well. You have so much to bring to the table as a husband, wife, a partner, a family, a friend, a parent, a worker, a healer, a human. You have so much that you're trying to give. But the thing is, you're really wanting to plant seeds somewhere, to belong somewhere, because you know once you find your place or your family or your tribe, you're going to plant seeds of stability, legacy, promise, the future. You want to build and work towards a future or a goal with someone or others in your life, but you may have really struggled to find harmony and synchronicity with others. It's not your fault, pile 2. The reason you may feel like a hopeless romantic or someone that really wants to create a family or find a friend group or a perfect workplace, you may have bounced around in your career for sure as well, but you need to find a place where you belong, not because you're desperate or weak or codependent. It's because you came here knowing one of your greatest gifts, missions, and purpose in this life was to plant a seed of your own energy somewhere where you could water it, tend to it, and watch it grow. You are trying to plant some roots somewhere, pile 2. You are in search of something that's been promised to you. That's why you have this restless need, search, or thirst for this belonging, because it's a part of your life's work to plant a seed of you somewhere. You are the seed, pile 2. You are the seed that you are trying to plant somewhere. Like, for instance, if this is a job, then they need your input, your mind, your ideas, your opinion, your eyes, and your energy. If it's a family, then you being a mother or a father, husband or wife or partner is where you plant your own seeds of fertility, of love, of compassion, the love that you could give to a family of your own. The advice and the guidance and the protection, understanding is much different. You have something to give that's different, and you know that. So you're looking to where you can plant this seed of you, because your energy needs to flourish. It needs to be shared and celebrated. You are the seed. Like I was saying, you are the seed. You've been in situations where you weren't appreciated the way that you should have been, or respected, or heard, or taken seriously. But that's because that was the wrong soil for you. It was the wrong soil. If you've been wondering if you will ever have a family, yes, you will. You may already have a family of your own. You are on your way to connecting with your equal, or people of like-minded qualities and nature and energy that see you for who you are, with this 3 of Pentacles here. You are being brought or delivered right to this organization, tribe, group, family, workspace, business partner, with this Knight of Pentacles here as well. Your angels want you to be patient. I just heard that. I just heard the word patience. Everyone has come together at the right place and the right time. There's a lot of divine timing at work right now in your life. You may be ready, pile 2. You may be ready, like, for a family or for this job or for this move or for this or for that, whatever the case. But the thing is here is that there's a lot of moving parts coming together for you, specifically for you. So be patient and know that it's coming. There's a lot of healing from your own family as well. I'm picking up some of you may have been adopted even, or orphaned, or left alone at an early age. Maybe you weren't raised by your biological parents, and so you have a different level of empathy and understanding in terms of what it means to be an available person, or an available partner, or an available parent. You know, or your parents may have worked a lot growing up. You are someone that can love without fear. You have so much to give, so much to give. Just know there's a place for you in this world, pile 2. There's for sure a place for you in this world. Some of you work online as well, and you're going to find people to really collaborate or build something with. If you have some sort of online community, maybe a blog, a website, could be a YouTube channel, You could definitely be some sort of a content creator. Three of Pentacles. I'm saying like some sort of content creation, maybe art. But I see you just like running into at least 2 to 3 other people that really, really, like you guys just really, really vibe. Like you're really on the same page. Like you're really in alignment. You're going to wonder where the hell these people came from because it's just like, how do you get me so well? How do you know me so well? That's what it's going to feel like. And if this isn't work, then this could be a divine partner coming into your life. If you're already in a relationship, then this is you and your partner. This is just showing you and your partner in the future just being extremely aligned. If you're not already, there may also be a child on the way if you don't have one yet. There could also for sure be some kids on the way. Yeah, I forgot we also have the 10 of Cups here. This 3 of Pentacles is really standing out to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards here to see what we've got going on. And let's just do this one first. The very first one that we have here is let go. Archangel Michael could also be a angel that you are guided by, or that you call on a lot, or that you deal with. Oh yeah, like I was saying, you may have had a near-death experience. If that was the case, then Archangel Michael was definitely there, right there with you, right there beside you, my pile 2s. Thing that I'm getting here with let go pile 2 is, like I said earlier, in your channeled message, your angels were saying to let go of that blame that you may carry around, that weight that you carry around, where you feel as though it's something that you're doing. If you feel as though you're not in harmonious relationships and partnerships, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. That's what they really want you to let go of. And they really want you to trust in the fact that you're going to be led. You're going to run right into the divine partners, the divine groups and communities that you were always meant to run into, that you were always meant to be a part of. Because like I said, this has been fated for you since before you incarnated here on this earth. It's been fated for you. That's why you feel like you're supposed to be in a relationship, or you're supposed to have a family, or you're supposed to be in this job, or you're supposed to be doing this or doing that. That's because you came here with that very specific mission and purpose to plant your own seed of you into this person or situation or job, idea, project, whatever the case, the world. You know, your spirit knows that that's a very divine mission for you. And so your angels really want you to let go of feeling as though you've done something wrong when you haven't. You haven't done anything wrong. You're on the right track, actually. You're on the right track. They just want you to let go of this blame. They want you to let go of this weight that you carry around. If it's not blame, then it's weight that you carry around. It could be regret. They want you to really release that. Then we have here, and these 2 cards here are cards for your life purpose. And so I set the intention with these 2 cards here that your angels provide a message towards your career or how you spend your time, if there's something that they want you to do. And so what we have here is school. The answers that you are seeking involves going to school. Okay. So there may be some sort of answers that you are seeking, that you are looking towards or that you're looking for. It could be some sort of job or work, something like that. Like I said, I keep picking up work here as well. So some of you may be in school or going back to school, trying to go back to school. Well, I think schools are kind of closed down right now. But if you are watching in the future and we're past all of this virus stuff, then yeah, you may be, looking into going back to school or in school right now for this job or for this project, career, whatever this is. And then the next card that we have here, look at that, study. Wow. Okay. And it says reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So yeah, career is coming through really strongly for my pile 2s. There's something here that you may be in the process of learning as well. Some of you as well may have the gift or the ability of automatic writing. And that's where you channel a message with written word, okay, through written word or spoken word. Something with words is coming up, writing, words, a book, something like that is coming up. You may be working on a book, you may be writing a book. You may be going to school for literature or writing, something along those lines. That may be a project or something that some of you are working on as well. Let's go on ahead and check out these cards next. No, let's do your relationship cards next. And we have here, keep an open mind. Okay. And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then the next one that we have is express your love. And it says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so yeah, there's like a little bit of fear that keeps coming up with my pile twos. You guys may be a little nervous about how someone's gonna feel about something, how this project is gonna go, how your work is gonna be received. There's something about, you're worried about how people are gonna receive you. Like I said, you are the seed. You are the seed, and you're trying to plant yourself somewhere, and you may be sort of worried about how you're going to be received, how your ideas are going to be received, how your words are going to be received, how your intentions and your energy is going to be received. Just know that you are being led to the place where you need to plant yourself. You're being led there with this Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow journey, but you are getting there. And it's slow and steady that wins the race. When we move slower, we build something that's way more stable. And so I see you on track to building something up. Really building something up, pile two, especially with the study in the school here. So yeah, for sure, with keep an open mind and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. If there's someone in your life that you've been sort of eyeing, don't worry about how they're going to receive you, because they're probably going to receive you in a way where, especially if they are meant for you, they're going to receive you in a way where it works out if they are meant for you. But you are going to know that. You're going to know that. You have discernment. You have a lot of discernment, pile two, especially with everything it is that you've been through. You've developed a lot of discernment over time where it's like, you know if this is the right soil for you. You know if this is the right place, the right relationship, the right situation, the right circumstances, the right environment. You know the exact environment that you need to be able to plant yourself that the way you can grow. You know the environment that's meant for you. So trust in that and keep an open mind, because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So your soil, wherever it is that you're going to plant yourself, this divine partner, it may not be somebody that you have envisioned. Okay, so really keep an open mind. But I honestly kind of feel like my pile twos, I don't need to tell you that. I feel like majority of my pile twos, like, you guys already have a very open mind. I feel like majority of you guys are just kind of like, you're just drawn to love. You're just drawn to energy. You're just drawn to a soul. You don't really necessarily care about the external circumstances. Very many of you, I'm not picking that up at all. So I don't really feel like, you need to be told to keep an open mind. But yeah, so let's go on ahead and check out these two cards here. These are your health cards. So let's see what we have. And we have acceptance. Look at that. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. Like I told you, you're on the right track. Just trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. That's what this acceptance card is saying. It's saying trust yourself, as well as let go. Trust yourself. Study in school. I feel like many of you have sort of been in a school of life. I feel like many of you have studied life. You've studied the experiences that you've gone through as well. In a more so metaphorical sense with these two cards, it's like you've been here, done that. You know where the right environment is for you. You know when you meet someone, if they're the right person for you. You know in certain jobs and stuff, you know if that's the right place for you to be in. You know if they're going to receive you well. You've already been through it before, where, like I said, when I was reading your cards, where some people didn't appreciate you before. They didn't take you seriously, maybe. Maybe they didn't listen to what you were saying. Whatever the case, you've been through this before, where it's like, no, I need to be respected. I need to be heard. And so you know which environment is going to give you that. You know where you're really able to grow at, for sure. The next card, look at this. Beautiful. Expect a miracle, pile two. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of, and name of person in parentheses there. So yeah, expect a miracle. Expect a miracle, pile 2. This is beautiful. You may be waiting for something, and if that's the case, then this is your angels are coming through to say, hey, it's coming through. Expect a miracle. It might not look like it's going to necessarily work out, but expect a miracle. That's beautiful. And then the final 2 cards that we have here, just messages from your angels, and we have beloved one. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. I told you you're being led directly to the person that you're supposed to be with, or directly to that job. You know, your soulmates can come in more forms than just a romantic partnership. It can come in the form of a job. It can come in the form of a family. It can come in the form of friends, you know? So yeah, you're being led to where you're supposed to be, pile 2. You're being led there. That's beautiful. And then we have here, I told you guys Archangel Michael was with you. Look at this. Look at this. Like I was saying, you guys, if you have ever been in a near-death situation, or a situation that was extremely volatile, dangerous, violent, something like that, Archangel Michael was right beside you. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. But yeah, I don't need to say much more, pile 2. You are definitely being protected. Expect a miracle. There's so much good coming to my pile 2s. Like I said, you guys' energy is just the sweetest. I feel like you guys have so many blessings that's trying to come to you. It's a gradual journey, my pile 2s, but you guys are moving at a slower pace because you're building something that's going to have some longevity to it. That's really going to be able to stand the test of time. Whether this is a relationship, a job, a career, a family, or all of it, this is going to be something that is bonded so tightly together that it's like well-made piece of like couture clothing, where it's like it's handmade, it's hand sewn, and it takes forever. It takes forever, like a Rolls Royce, right? Like a Phantom, those cars. I heard they take something like 6 months to make. That's you, pile 2. You are a Rolls Royce. Basically, you are just slowly and gradually being sort of manufactured or made, or sort of like moved into this one direction. Your angels are building you up in a way, and they're building up these connections. They're building up your life in a way where it is more than stable. It's more than stable. It is as stable and as firm as a mountain, and it can't be moved. So yeah, this is all that I'm saying, pile 2. This is beautiful. So I thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Of course, I want to take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, our beautiful angels for coming through, as well as spirit itself for these messages today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon. But until next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and please keep conquering the world. Bye now. All right, and pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with your channeled message first before getting to your tarot and then oracle cards. And so I called on your angels to come help facilitate a connection between your energy and minds, and to give me a message to give to you. And the channeled message that your angels gave to me, pile 3, is: yes, we have heard your prayers, and no, you are not being ignored. You have not done anything wrong to slow or stop the process of your manifestations. Clear your energy of any worry or doubt. We need your confidence, strength, and trust in us, because you are like us, a spiritual warrior. We fight in the other realms for you, and we need you to fight in this realm for us by holding on to your faith. It is coming. P.S. Let's stay in contact more. We always look forward to the moments in time when you connect to us. Okay, so one thing is that the hairs on my body, it feels like they're standing up. So electricity. You may get surges of electricity that sort of move through your body, sort of flow through your body. If you do, that is just your angels coming into contact with you, as well as it could be other energies, other spirits, whether they're passed on. Maybe they're not even human spirits, but that's sort of like your spidey senses in a sense, in a way. They get activated when something steps into your auric field, or when your angels are contacting you, when your angels are in communication with you. When something is communicating with you, you may get a surge of electricity through your body. You may feel like all the hairs on your body is standing up. You also as well may have a couple of astral projections or out-of-body experiences, especially when you're sleeping. You may have dreams of yourself like kind of walking around in your house or walking around in someone else's home that you may know. People that you know may say that they see you in their dreams a lot, as well as, I still have this hair, like it feels like the hairs on my body are standing up. Yeah, you've got a very, very, very strong connection with your angels, very strong connection with the spirit realm as well. So some of you may be mediums. I'm not sure if you are or not, but you may be, because you have a very, very, very strong connection with the spirit realm. Yeah, and it's not going anywhere. It's not leaving. So let's go ahead and get to you guys' tarot cards here to see what else it is that we're seeing. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The very first card. Do you see this? High Priestess. This is the very first card, is the High Priestess. Wow. Like I was saying, you have a very strong connection to the spirit realm. Next card that we have here is the Seven of Pentacles. Something with your past life is coming up as well. I need to just say. You may have dreams of your past life. You may have dreams of yourself in a different realm or in a different life at a different time. That's because you're also very connected to your past lives. You can remember them pretty easily. You can sort of tap into that pretty easily. And then the final card that we have here is the Five of Cups in reverse. These channeled messages today are blowing my mind. In case you don't know what the Seven of Pentacles looks like, that is someone hunched over a field after a long day of work, and they're waiting for their crops to grow so they can harvest them. Again, this is you here waiting for your manifestation or your prayers, intentions to come through. You may be waiting for answers, clarity. You have planted the seeds, like your channeled message said. We've heard your prayers. The results of those prayers and intentions are coming, pile 3. High Priestess is a strange card that cannot necessarily be explained, because she, the High Priestess, lives in a realm without words, form, or archetypes. This is telling me my pile 3s may feel like you are in a state of limbo, waiting for the unknown, because the High Priestess, she sits situated between two pillars, white and dark, light and dark, life and death, basically. She sits in the realm of the unknown. It's somewhere in the middle of all these things. So you may feel like you're in a state of limbo, waiting, or the unknown. You may be wondering, did I set those intentions correctly? Does the universe even hear me? Do I even matter enough? Is my work and efforts enough? Yes, 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 and yes, pile 3. The High Priestess is here to say you connected to the Creator, the ultimate source of life force energy. You've been heard by the most powerful energy that exists, as well as the number 1. That may sort of be your number. That may be a number that you see a lot as well. Okay. You may see, especially like the numbers 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1, something like that. You may see those a lot, the number 1. Like I was saying, your High Priestess is here to say that you have definitely connected to the Creator. And the Creator is the most powerful energy that exists. It's the only energy that can create more energy. Okay. And then with this Five of Cups in reverse here, clear your energy of doubts, pile 3. You may have had a hard time forgetting the intentions that you set and allowing them to do their own thing. You may always think about what you've asked for from the universe, basically. You may be daydreaming about a better life than the one that you are currently living. This is causing you a bit of pain here. They want you, your angels want you to sit in the moment, be in the moment of this. I'm hearing there's things that you have right now that you don't realize how much you're going to miss them in the future. Let me sit with that for a second. I just heard there's things that you have right now that you don't realize how much you're going to miss them in the future. Whatever this is, a partner, a friend, relatives, a place you live, a routine, a job. There's something here you may be taking for granted because you think you don't need it or won't miss it as much once you get this other thing, whatever this other thing is that you're waiting for, but it's not that simple, pile 3. There's things that you have in your life right now that you may miss in the future, okay? So be in the moment. Find something to appreciate right now, because it may not be allowed in your future. This level of gratitude will also help bring in this manifestation or prayer or intentions, but be in the moment, like the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. They are very much so in the moment, as well as the Five of Cups. He is very much so in the moment. So you really want to focus on being in the moment and finding things around you that you can appreciate, because that's what your angels really want you to take away from this reading here. Is there's certain things that you're not noticing right now that you actually do love, or that you actually are going to miss in the future. Pile 3, you've got a lot of things coming to you with the Seven of Pentacles here. There's a lot of things almost sort of like waiting to be manifested. These channeled messages are so wild. I channeled these messages before I even shuffled your cards. So to see these cards come through is crazy to me, as well as like I was saying with the High Priestess, you're somebody that is I'm still feeling that electricity going through all throughout my body. You're somebody that is very, very, very connected to the spiritual realm, extremely connected. It's a very, very, very tight bond. So you may have seen apparitions growing up, spirits, things like that, corner visions possibly, as well as like I was saying, your past life. It's a gift of yours, as connected as you are to the spirit realm. It's a huge gift of yours. As well as pile 3, there may be something that happened in your past life that you're not necessarily over in this current incarnation. If you believe in reincarnation, if you believe in past lives, there may be something that happened in one of your past lives that in this current incarnation that you're kind of dealing with or not necessarily over. Yeah. That candle's been a bit active, not as active as what it was in one of the previous piles. I'm not going to say which one in case you also picked that pile, but that's the first time that I've seen it active again since that pile. But yeah, so for sure, I'm going to say that again because I think that candle was trying to say this is confirmation that for sure there's something that happened in your past life, possibly maybe even your past. Let me wait for this plane to pass. Every time something comes through that tries to interfere a message, I know I'm kind of hitting it on the nail. Okay, so basically, there's something that happened in your past life. And if you do not believe in past lives, then it could be something that happened in your childhood or in your past at some point in time that basically you are not necessarily over. You're dealing with it right now in this present incarnation or at the present moment. So there could be something that's sort of taking you back, or there could be something that's sort of trying to reintegrate, some sort of old energy that's trying to reintegrate into your life. This could be an ex. This could be an ex-job, an ex-lover. This could be addiction that you moved on from. This could be something that you were maybe dependent on that you moved on from. It was something that you sort of had moved on from, and it may be trying to come back into your life now. It may be trying to come back into your life again. But yeah, basically, for many of you, it is your past life. It's some sort of old energy from your past life. This could also be a divine partner from your past life that you were coming into union with again, something along those lines. But for sure, whatever this energy is, I'm not necessarily saying it as like a negative thing or a good thing. I'm just... Okay, that the candle's trying to say for some of you, yes, when there's black smoke coming out of a candle like that, and this is the first time it's been active since that other pile. You may have also picked that other pile. I'm not going to say which pile it was. Yeah, anytime there's black smoke coming out of a candle, this is negative energy trying to be flushed out of your life. So like I was talking about, there is something from your past life is trying to sort of filtrate through your life right now in this present moment. Okay, so there's something that you may need to sort of sever ties with. For sure. Yeah. Sever ties with from your past life or from your past, like your childhood, something along those lines. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards here to see what else it is that we are seeing, to see what other messages your angels have for you today. Let's go ahead and do your relationship cards first. I don't know why I want to, but let's do them. So we have here wedding. Wow. This situation involves marriage. So whether you are in a divine partnership now or not, it looks like there's some sort of very committed relationship coming into your life. Or if there is someone in your life right now, this could be somebody that you're going to be with for a very, very, very long time, whether it ends up in marriage or not. Next card that we have, worth waiting for. Okay, divine timing is at work in your love life. So for some of you, this person is already in your life. And like I was saying with the 7 of Pentacles here, you're waiting on something. So there's a lot of divine timing going on with throughout this entire pile number 3 here, where it's like you have to wait on something. You have to be a bit patient, and you might not want to be with the 7 of Pentacles here, as well as this 5 of Cups in reverse is also saying there's something that you're kind of torn between. Should I walk away? Should I leave it alone? I don't necessarily want to walk away. I don't necessarily want to leave. You may be feeling like there is something here worth fighting for. Yes, you are right. If you are feeling that way about a particular relationship in your life, especially a romantic one, then this is somebody that you may be meant to be with, and you just maybe need to give them some time to get themselves together, because divine timing is at work in your love life. So this person is also probably going through some sort of transition or change, transformation, something along those lines. They're going through some sort of metamorphosis just like you are, and basically that's why you're torn between leaving and staying. I don't know if I want to leave. I don't know if I want to stay. It's like you're saying, like, I know that they can reach their own potential. I know that they're capable of being the person that I need them to be. I know that they're able to make me happy. I know that I'm able to make them happy. I know that we're able to be good together. Yeah. For a lot of you, you're already sort of in this partnership that you just need to work through. You're already in this relationship that you just need to sort of work through. You may have picked that other pile. You're going to know which pile I'm talking about if you've watched it already. Then we have here, look at this, you guys. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I don't need to say anything else. Yeah, for some of you, this is already happening. This is already going on, and you're torn between, do I stay, do I go? Exactly. Let's go on ahead and do these next two cards. These are your health cards. So let's see what your angels have to say about your health, as well as let me also say this before I move on with this High Priestess card here. Like I said, you guys have a very strong relationship with the spirit realm, and that's not just with people that have passed on, that's even with people that are alive and well. So that is letting me know right here, right now, that you can send high vibrational frequencies towards your divine partner, whether they are already in your life or not. You may even have dreams of this divine partner if you have not met them yet. You may have dreams of this person. That is because you guys are already sort of psychically linked. And so you can definitely send them certain vibrational frequencies if you want to help sort of facilitate their transition into becoming a better person, a more evolved person, a more aware person. And it'll sort of help them. It'll sort of help you guys kind of come together. But divine timing is at work in your love life. So a lot of this is actually kind of out of your control a little bit. But the thing is like I said, you and your partner are definitely psychically linked, whether you guys are in each other's lives right now or not. The High Priestess here, you have a very strong connection to the spirit realm. Okay. Health cards, yes. So it says here, stretch. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. And with stretch, I'm sort of getting like this visual of solar plexus chakra. So I don't know if you guys do yoga or something like that, but there's some of your energy centers, they need to sort of be like stretched or worked out. That the way that energy can sort of like flow a little bit easier. So you may feel kind of tight, especially in your abdomen or your chest area. You may feel a little bit tight in certain areas. That's just energy centers trying to communicate to you, hey, we need to sort of be stretched out a little bit. That the way that energy can flow a little bit easier for my pile threes, okay? Because there is a little bit of an energy here where there may be some blockages, like I said, in your channeled message. Your channeled message even said, like, no, you haven't done anything wrong. Yes, it is on its way. And it may seem right now like things are sort of still kind of stagnant. And so that's just another indication that energy needs to flow a little bit easier. So stretch a little bit if you do yoga. Ask your body for a message. Dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. Yeah. So your body's been communicating with you. Like I said, if you have any sort of like tight areas in your body, that's your body trying to say, hey, this energy center is a little blocked, or it's a little compressed, and we need to sort of move it around a little bit, that the way that blood flow can flow a little bit easier, that the way the energy can flow a little bit easier, because there is this energy here of something being blocked with the Seven of Pentacles. Like I mentioned in your channel message, you sort of feel like you're waiting on this manifestation to come through. So there's a little bit of indicators here saying that you got to be a little bit patient, but as well as there's some things that may be slightly blocked. And I feel like blocked is too harsh of a word for my pile threes, because it's not like anything is blocked. You're not blocked. It's just like, it's like something stuffy. It's stuffy, but it's not blocked. You don't have blockages, but it's a little stuffy, if that makes sense. Okay. And then let's see, let's do these two cards. So we have inner voice. You guys are very, very in tune with the spirit realm. You just are, and you hear a lot from the spirit realm. So with this inner voice here, as well as like it says, ask your body for a message. You hear a lot. My pile threes, you guys may be for sure clairaudient for this inner voice to be here. As well as inner voice is giving me the energy of your high priestess coming through. Your high priestess is definitely communicating with my pile threes a lot. So I don't know if you guys work with deities or goddesses or something like that. But if that's the case, there is some sort of feminine energy that communicates with you a lot. No matter how you identify, there is something here where there's like this feminine energy that is extremely connected to you. Very, very connected to you. Okay, so yeah, with inner voice, this is just letting me know that you've been receiving messages. High priestess, ask your body for a message. So you've been receiving messages on what to do, and you may be a little bit torn sometimes between what to do, but go within to that inner voice. The heart chakra is also coming up with this inner voice card for me here, as well as the throat chakra could also be coming up because it's all about the voice speaking, right? So yeah, the heart chakra and the throat chakra, those may be places that you really need to focus your attention on in terms of healing or in terms of like unblocking. Okay, so if your chest feels a little bit tight, that could just be your energy center, your heart chakra saying, you know, there's a little bit of stuffy energy here, not blocked, but like stuffy. It's like it's stuffy. That's the best word that I can come up with, you guys. I'm so sorry, but that's the best word I can come up with. Then we have here Vesica, Pisces. Now, I don't know what this card means, so you guys, give me a second. Okay, and it says here, the outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. Like I was saying, you guys are kind of going back and forth. Should I stay? Should I go? Whether this is a relationship or some other aspect of your life. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in the future. So I'm going to read that one line again. It says, when our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. You guys, what does that sound like? That sounds like there's no resistance to your fulfillment. There's no resistance to your manifestation. And that was the exact channel message that we got for my pile threes. Yeah, look at this. You see that candle going bananas right now? There's the focus here on your manifestations coming through. There being a little resistance. Resistance is probably a better word than stuffy. There being a little bit of resistance, but I don't necessarily see that being in your way. I just see it being a little cluttered, a little stuffy when it comes to energy, when it comes to the metaphysical realm. The energy surrounding you will flow better. The energy surrounding your prayers and manifestations and intentions will flow better as well, because this stuff is linked to you. Like I was saying, you're very closely, heavily linked to the spirit realm, to the energetic realm. We all are, but some people have a much tighter connection than other people. Think about like Wi-Fi connections. You know how in certain areas the Wi-Fi is like amazing and in other areas it's practically non-existent? It's the same exact thing with us humans here on earth. So that means that we all have a connection of our own to the spirit realm, but it really depends on how often we work with it and exercise that connection, how strong that connection becomes. And some people are just born with a stronger connection. Like I said, there was something coming up here with your past life as well. You may have had a very strong connection to the spirit realm in your past life. It may have been something that you really heavily focused on in your past life, and that is why now in this incarnation you are still heavily tied to it. So let's go ahead and check out these two cards. These two cards here, I set the intention that your angels provide a message for your life purpose or your career. How does it you spend your time, what they want you to know, okay? And we have here flowers. And it says, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. You guys see that? It says flowers opens your heart. So I don't know if you guys are floral masters. Maybe you love flowers. Maybe you just love having flowers in your home. If not, get some flowers in your home. Go outside and pick some flowers or buy some and put them in your home. Okay, so the next card that we have here is trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So yeah, you can definitely trust yourself. I notice that whenever the High Priestess comes up in certain readings, that sometimes the people that have the strongest connection to the spiritual realm are usually the people that struggle the most in having faith in the spiritual realm and having faith in the messages that they receive and believing in those messages and the guidance that they receive, which is the funniest thing to me. It's like the people that should be most confident are usually the ones that are like the most humble and the ones that are mostly second guessing themselves and questioning themselves and questioning if they can believe the guidance and the messages that they receive. Yes, you can, pile 3. You definitely can. Like I said, you have a very strong connection to the spirit realm. Just keep exercising that and trust in your own abilities and trust in what it is that you are able to do. And then these are just messages from your angels. And we have here courage. And it says, Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Okay, so you may even feel as though you need to sort of defend yourself or defend what it is that you believe in. There may be someone around you that doesn't agree with what you believe in or doesn't agree with your spirituality or doesn't agree with your relationships. Like I said, you guys have a very close bond to the spirit realm. So that may mean that you've had a lot of different paranormal phenomena happen around you, a lot of different supernatural things kind of happen around you, and the people around you, if you have told them about it, they may be a little bit doubtful about it, or they may not agree with it, or they may say there's something wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the fact that you have a very close, strong relationship and tie to the spirit realm. This is just your relationship. You just have a very strong connection to the spirit realm. The spirit realm has just a very extremely strong connection with you. So there's nothing wrong with you. And the final card that we have here, look at that, peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Archangel Chamuel. Exactly. Only love is real. It's all love. It's all love. Whatever it is that you have experienced, it was never to scare you. It's just that, like I said, you have a very strong connection to the spirit realm, but it's peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Okay. And I believe that also kind of goes with your relationships as well, pile 3. So just remember that only love is real. And you know, if you do have to sort of separate for some time to kind of give your partner some time or give yourself some time. I'm sorry if you guys can hear them like cutting grass like right in front of my window here. I believe that this also applies to your relationships, your romantic relationships as well. Just remembering that there is a lot of love there. And if you guys do need to separate just for the time being, then allow that to happen, because there's a lot of divine timing. There's a lot of divine timing at play with my pile 3s in terms of your romantic relationships as well, okay? This is all that I'm saying for my pile 3s. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I pray this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. I want to take this time out to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and our beautiful angels and spirit itself for coming through to deliver these messages today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon, but until next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and please keep conquering the world. Bye now. All right, and pile number 4, welcome to your reading. So we're going to start off with your channeled message from your angels before getting to your tarot and then oracle cards. Actually, I am picking up some feelings already, some sensations here already. Before even getting to your intuitive message, pile 4, I felt something wrap its kind of like arms around me. So it feels like something's hugging me. So I don't know if you've ever seen that before or have felt like something was hugging you before, but that's your angels coming through, as well as your ancestors. Some of them may have sort of elevated to such a high vibrational frequency that they are almost angelic like, especially if you're like laying down or just sitting down, something like that. If you ever sort of feel something kind of embrace you, it's your angels, okay? Just wanted to go on ahead and say that. I don't know if they're saying that you need a hug or that they are the ones that are hugging you at night, or they are the ones that are embracing you sometimes, especially when you're down, if you're crying, if you're upset. That is them. They're the ones that are comforting you, that are trying to uplift you, that are trying to bring you a lot of support and unconditional love and just peace in your life. They really want to bring peace into your life especially when you're upset. They hate seeing you upset for sure. But definitely it was like this most gentle, calm, beautiful, loving embrace. And so, yeah, if you've ever felt that before, for sure, that is your angels, okay? So starting off with your channeled message. So I went to your angels, I meditated on your energy first, and I went to your angels and I asked them to help facilitate a connection between my energy and your energy to deliver me a message from them to you about whatever it is that you may be facing in your life. So whenever it is that you were seeing this video, just know that whenever you do see it, it is the right moment in time for you to see it, okay? Now, the channeled message that they want to give you is, you are doing great, exclamation point. You're on the track of destiny. Things may not be clear yet, but the dust is beginning to settle. Emotions are starting to mellow, and you will see once the storm has passed that storm blew you into the exact place and time that you are meant to be in. Reality is what you make it. What you ask us to do, we do. So please be cautious of how your feelings influence your words. You are much more powerful than you know, and we are aligning you with several spiritual gifts. You will hear from us very soon. And I'm also getting a visual here of hands in smoke or fog that was clearing out, okay? So yeah, there's some sort of storm or something that you may have been through recently, some sort of challenge, obstacle, something that you may have been through recently that was particularly a little bit difficult. It's clearing up. I'm seeing it clear up, okay? Let's go ahead and move on to you guys' tarot cards here to see what else it is that your angels are trying to say to you, okay? So the very first card that we have here is the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Moon, also in reverse. And the Fool. Okay. So there's something that you are unsure of if you can trust or not, pile 4. You have so many questions. You want to open up, you want to get close, you want to allow in and take that leap of faith, but you are very cautious. Some of you are cautious because this is the closest or furthest you've ever been in terms of getting what you want. And it conjures up feelings of being close to what you want, but not wanting to celebrate or truly feel excitement until it's actually in your hands, in your grasp. No question about it, this thing is yours, pile 4. You're waiting for that confirmation first because you can't take a letdown or disappointment. Some of you have been to this place before and have been disappointed, or you bail out and sort of like hit the eject button before you even get there. It's like you'd rather sabotage it yourself instead of having it taken away from you. So you stay in this sort of cycle or loop of chasing after something that you're too afraid of to actually grab. Whether you are the person that's choosing not to celebrate until you get it, or the person that runs when you get too close or it becomes too real, either which way, there's this huge fear of disappointment, of feeling like you're not in control. Oh, okay. That's why your angels said that you are more powerful than you know. So be careful with what and how you feel. Okay, so the Fool here, this is the only card here that's upright. And that's because they want you to jump. As well as there's something that your angels are trying to say. Stop believing. Stop believing this person. Stop believing a lie. Stop believing something. They're saying that you're wasting your faith on something that doesn't deserve it. They're saying for some of you, I don't believe this is for very many of you, but some of you are wasting your faith on something that does not deserve your faith. And they want you to stop putting so much energy and belief into it, something along those lines. The other thing that I'm getting with the Fool here, though, is your angels want you to reach for that goal with confidence. They want you to jump. Your power comes from your ability to believe in yourself, pile 4. They want you to have so much faith in yourself and your own abilities that you, like the Fool, in the Fool card, don't even realize the dangers or the risks or the possibility of disappointment or failure. The Fool in the Rider-Waite-Smith is depicted as someone carelessly walking along a cliffside, and he doesn't even see the dangers, or he might see them, but he's got so much trust in his feet or that cliff or the universe. We don't know what it is that he believes in, that he has so much faith in, but he believes in something so much to the point where he doesn't respond the same to danger as other people would. And this is the only card in your pile that is upright. So this is your angel saying, we want you to feel the fear and do it anyways. See the dangers, but take that step anyways. They want you to go for it, whatever this goal or new beginning or change may be, because the fears that you are having or experiencing are not necessarily valid. That's why the moon card is here. And it's in reverse. It's in reverse as well. The moon upright is the card of the night. And what happens at night? We can't see things as clearly as we can during the daytime. So these are fears that wouldn't be as scary with the lights on or under different circumstances. And the 9 of Wands here, the card of wounds, of being wounded and just needing a moment to breathe, is also in reverse. This is saying that you don't have anything to fear. Drop your walls and your guard, because these fears cannot get to you or hurt you. They can't. It's an illusion. It's a distorted illusion. It's a very distorted, warped illusion that your fears are pumping into you. And so your angels are saying you don't have anything to be afraid of. They want you to be like the Fool, where it's like you don't have anything to be afraid of. The 9 of Wands and the moon card represent fear. It's like a different type of fear. It's not the same thing as like the 9 of Swords sort of fear, but it's like a fear because it's so unknown, because I just don't know what's going to happen, or I just don't know. You know, there's like a fear of the unknown when we're dealing with the 9 of Wands and the moon. And the Fool deals with a lot of unknowns, but he takes those steps anyways. There's so much faith in every single step that the Fool takes. It's like he just doesn't feel any sort of fear. Now, your angels realize that naturally, it's natural for us to fear, right? But the thing is that they're trying to tell you there is nothing here for you to fear. Like I said, this is a general reading, so you know what they're talking about. But there's just something here where it's like you're a little worried about it not working out in the way that you want it to. You're worried about it failing. You're worried about it being a disappointment. You may feel like you just can't take the disappointment of this thing not working out. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards to see what other cards or what other messages your angels have for you. We'll start with this one, and we have here the Divine Masculine. Okay, and exactly like I was saying, the Divine Masculine, when we deal with masculine energy, we're dealing with an energy that's very much like the Fool. The Fool is someone that he steps out, whether it's on faith or just something else, we really don't know. But the Fool, he sort of just walks with so much assuredness and with so much confidence that it's almost as if his dangers don't have any sort of power, because he has so much confidence in himself that he knows, no, I'm meant to walk right here. I'm meant to take this step, this exact step right here. And if I'm meant to, then I know that everything's going to work out. I know I'm not going to fall over that cliffside because I am meant to take this step. I am meant to walk this path. So that's what masculine energy is. It is like, no, I know what I'm meant to do. And I think that was one of the first things that I said in your channel message was you are on track. When we deal with the Divine Masculine, we're dealing with things that are sort of laid out for us. It's almost like a bowling alley. That's the way that I describe the Divine Masculine is, you know how when you have the rails up on your bowling lane so that the way the ball sort of stays in one sort of track, that's exactly what the Divine Masculine is. The Divine Masculine is a road, it's a track, it's a list of steps to take. It tells you exactly what you need to do in order to get there. The Divine Feminine is more so about creation, improvising, figuring it out as you go along. The Divine Masculine is very much so structured, very organized. It has like a system to it, like a patriarchal system, right? So basically that is what I'm seeing here, pile 4, is that you have to develop more so like confidence in yourself, basically. And that's what your angels really want you to do. Because like I was saying, there's something that you're kind of unsure of if you can trust it or not. You have a lot of questions, but you don't have to have questions. Your angels want you to know, like, you have so much supporting you in this, that you are able to take steps of faith, much like the Fool. You don't have to be worried about that cliffside. It doesn't matter if you're walking on the edge of a cliff. It doesn't matter if you're walking on the edge of a mountain. You are not going to fall. That's what your angels really want you to know. They want you to reach for that goal with confidence, reach for it and know that you're going to receive it. Like the divine masculine. The divine masculine does not set out on any sort of goal without knowing exactly what they're going to do and without knowing that they're going to reach it. So this is all about you building up your confidence, and that's what your angels are really trying to do for you. Okay, let's go on ahead and we'll do your relationship cards next. And we have here, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so some of you may need to step away or walk away from a relationship. And if that's the case, that may be also causing a little bit of confusion here with, do I stay, do I go? I don't want to start off on this new beginning, but the time has come to clear your energy. This new beginning is coming in for you guys. And then we have here codependency. Okay, so that's what your angels are trying to sort of get you away from. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Your angels are trying to get you away from you feeling as maybe as though you need someone else to sort of support you or sort of provide you with that confidence, to sort of provide you with that assuredness. Your angels want you to find your own independence and assuredness and confidence within the self. They don't want you to be dependent on anyone or anything, because they're like, no, you are already very capable and you are already more than equipped to get to where you need to get to. Pull out your divine masculine energy. Pull out that masculine energy. Whether you are a male or a woman, it doesn't matter how you identify. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. Pull out your divine masculine pile forward. It's time for that masculine energy to come out. Let's go ahead and check out these two cards here. These are your health cards. Let's see. Your angels said, look at this. Have faith. Do you see this, you guys? All right, you guys, I am so sorry. My camera battery died and I had to stop and charge it up. But we were on the have faith card. So yeah, I was pretty freaked out because this was the card that it came up. And this is basically what we were talking about, your entire pile. And it says here, Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. Exactly. All you have to do is trust in the fact that you can make this happen, and it will happen. You know, you have a lot of masculine energy here. Masculine energy is all about willpower. I'm going to will something into being. That's why masculine energy is considered to be a slightly dominant, because it's more so about my will. I want this to happen so badly that I am willing this thing into being, even though it might not exist, even though all the odds may be stacked against me. My will is more powerful than these odds. My will is more powerful than these obstacles and these challenges. So really, this is all about your faith, your willpower, your masculine energy that really needs to come out, okay? And yeah, wow. We have the moon in reverse here. The moon is a feminine energy and it's in reverse. That's very interesting to me. Codependency and release your ex. There's something here where your angels are really trying to get you to be more masculine in your sense. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you identify as a man or a woman. We all have masculine and feminine qualities in us. So basically, this is all about your angels really trying to establish independence within your life. They want you to be able to go it alone, to do things on your own, to see how powerful you are on your own, that you don't need anyone else. You don't need anyone else to make these things happen, to make your life what it is that you want it to be. The next card that we have here, good night's sleep. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, for I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest. Okay, so yeah, there may be a bit of, like I was saying, the Nine of Wands is the card of being wounded and just needing to breathe after being wounded so many times. And that is why in the Nine of Wands, he builds up a wall, because he's so tired of defending himself. He's so tired of fighting for his rights. He's so sick of having to fight for what is rightfully his. So, you know, seeing this, the Nine of Wands here in reverse and then the Moon card in reverse, there may be something going on where like your anxiety or your stress is affecting your sleeping schedule. So for sure, your angels want you to take into account that your sleep is having an effect on your health, as well as your faith. Your ability to believe in things may also be having an effect on your health, where maybe you feel more stressed out, especially if you feel as though you can't make something happen. It may be stressing you out. So they really want you to have faith and to get a good night's sleep. When you have faith, you're able to have a good night's sleep, because you're able to be at peace when you have faith. Faith is just all about knowing that something's going to work out no matter what the odds are. Okay, and then let's go on ahead and check out these cards here. These two cards here are representative of basically a message from your angels concerning your life's work, your life's purpose, your career, things like that. So let's see their message. And we have here writing, and it says you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. Okay, so you guys may be writers, scholars, you may love words, books, you may be writing a book, something along those lines. You may be somebody that's very gifted in written and spoken word. Mercury may play a very big role in your life. You may be somebody that's a Gemini or Virgo, or have a lot of third house, sixth house placements, something like that. Mercury could be your ruling planet, something along those lines. But either which way, writing, and then we have the angel here sort of guiding this person's hand here. So you may do a lot of automatic writing. That may be one of the ways that your angels really communicate with you, is through automatic writing. So you may hear messages where you really don't know where they came from. It may sound like thoughts that aren't your voice. If you don't write or things like that, then your angels may be sort of trying to communicate to you, hey, sit down one day with a pen and paper and just sit down and write whatever it is that you feel like writing. And I'm pretty sure some profound messages are going to come to you through those words, as well as in your dreams. If you dream of words, if you dream of phrases, if you dream of quotes, or if you come across quotes that sort of hit you with that sort of electricity throughout your body, that is another way that your angels really communicate with you, okay? The next card that we have here is Justice. And it says, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Beautiful. So it looks as though you are even going to help release other people, because it's very interesting to me that your pile is very centered around, especially with these two romance cards, around being released from something. That the way you can step into your own independence. And then we have this card down here that says that you're supposed to be able to help others step into their own independence. So I think it's very, very interesting. And usually that's how it happens in life. The areas that we struggle in those areas specifically because we're meant to help other people get out of similar situations. So definitely pile 4, you may have some work in the justice system. You may be somebody that is an activist. You may be somebody that speaks up for people that cannot defend themselves, that don't have a voice, whether this is for humans, for animals, for Mother Nature. You may be a humanitarian, a philanthropist, something along those lines, right? So this is really all about sort of balancing out scales, okay? And so it seems as though for you, maybe your scales have been imbalanced. Maybe somebody has taken away power from you. Maybe you have given your power away to someone else. But it definitely seems as though your life's work is almost centered around you creating justice for other people. Okay, let's go ahead and check out these last 3 cards. These final 3 cards here are a message, just messages from your angels. So let's go ahead and see. And we have, look at this, prosperity. Just believe, pile 4, you've got so much coming to you. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Beautiful. Like it said in your channeled message, you are on the right track. So wherever it is that you are headed, pile 4, just know that you are on the right track. And like I said in your channeled message, the dust is starting to clear out now. And it just says here, prosperity, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So I think it's very, very interesting how with prosperity, it says your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So pile 4, there may be something that you've been dreaming of. There may be something that you really want to do with your life that maybe you haven't had the confidence to go out and do it again. Confidence is coming up. Assuredness, your divine masculine keeps coming up and is saying, hey, I really want you to push. I really want you to go. I really want you to step out, not just step out on faith, but to step out on confidence. Like, I want to change the word faith around to confidence for my pile 4s, because that's exactly what faith is. It's confidence in things that you can't necessarily understand or see, but you know that some way, somehow, all of these forces are working together for you. All these moving parts are coming together for you. So there's a lot of prosperity coming to my pile 4s as well. The next card that we have here is teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. Like I was just talking about, the things it is that the issues that we deal with in life, the challenges that we have to overcome in life, that we are pushed to overcome in life, are usually the same sort of challenges or same sort of areas that we end up helping out others in. Basically, the things that you are being taught are the things that you're going to teach to others. The things that you have learned are the things that you're going to teach to others. So there's a cycle here. And that's why your divine masculine really wants you to step out with confidence, because in order for you to help other people, to teach other people, you have to really be confident. You have to really have faith in the lessons that you have learned and in the steps that you have taken. Okay, so yeah, for sure, pile 4, this is all about confidence, independence coming to my pile 4s. And then the very final card that we have here, look at this. What did I say? There's a lot coming to you, pile 4. Gifts from God, Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. And like I said with your channeled message in the very beginning, your angels said that they are aligning you with several spiritual gifts and that you will hear from them soon. So for sure, your angels are coming through. They're coming through very heavy, very strongly here. And they really, really, really want you to receive everything it is that they are trying to teach you. Because my pile 4s, whatever it is that you are going through right now, this is something that you're going to be able to help other people out of in the future. And this is why they really are trying to build up your confidence, because one of your life's purposes here is to really help other people through a similar situation. So your angels see the significance and whatever it is that you are dealing with in your life right now. They see how important this is, not just for you, but for other people. This is bigger than just you, pile 4, okay? So for sure, your divine masculine has come through. I want to say for sure that one of your angels, at least probably one of your angels that really holds a lot of rank or is high up in rank, I feel like has a lot of masculine energy, or they're trying to pump you full of masculine energy right now, because they're really just all about sort of pushing you outside of that nest and releasing you from your comfort zone, releasing you from things that you may have been codependent on, releasing you from cycles, patterns, loops, habits that sort of kept you in this almost like state of feeling powerless, or feeling less than, or feeling like you weren't good enough, or feeling wounded all the time. So your angels are really trying to separate you from anything that's been wounding you repeatedly. There's been some sort of it's almost like there's some sort of repeat offender in your life, whether this is a person or a habit, a lifestyle, whatever it is. It's like it's a repeat offender, and your angels are really trying to separate you from that the way you can see your own power, because this thing, whatever this is that you may be a bit dependent on, is really keeping you from realizing your own power. Okay, so yeah, this is all that I'm saying, pile 4, for your message. This was really, really beautiful though. But thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I do pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. I want to take this time out to thank your beautiful guides, my beautiful guides, our higher self, our amazing angels, and spirit itself for these messages today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon. But until next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye now.